edition of A Conversation with Genie Sweetness, we will be speaking with reggae artist Nesbeth, who has just released an EP titled Taste Victory. Hey Nesbeth, how are you?
I'm saying, blessed love, I'm good like gold, give thanks for life.
Yes, amen. You know, your name is very unique, and I'm always interested in the origin of someone's name. So, who named you Nesbeth?
Nesbeth is my surname.
Okay, all right. So you just took when you began entertainment, then you just took it on as your artist name.
Yes, because most of the people who encourage Nesbeth, know Nesbeth by Nesbeth. So
Right.
I choose not to change the name because I really want them to feel comfortable. Most of the people who encourage this Nesbeth know me by that name.
Right.
So I choose to keep it because I want them to feel comfortable knowing that they were a part of the whole thing from the get-go.
From the beginning, which has been 20 years. 20 years that you've been in the industry. How do you have staying power? How are you still here, after so long in this industry?
Well, let me say, it was a lot of trials and error
Yes.
from the beginning, but I really started doing it professionally about some 7 years.
Okay.
And to stay grounded for 7 years is the love of it and the protection of the Most High and that's basically the love of it and just communicating with the Most High keep me grounded.
And that's the whole thing. Your music, the formula for your music, positivity, it's uplifting. You hit social issues. You're very inspirational. Why don't you follow like the latest trends seem to be like sensationalism and hype? Why don't you follow that instead of doing the positivity that's your formula?
Well, basically, I'm just being me. I'm
Right.
really just being me. I'm not the type to just get up and follow because somebody's doing whatever they're doing. I guess whoever is doing whatever they're doing is comfortable with whatever they're doing. So it's
Right.
only fair for me to be comfortable with what I am doing, and I choose to stay on that part. Not bashing anyone, but I'm comfortable
Right.
being on that part.
Because what's inside is what comes out. So basically, your insides are positive.
Yeah, naturally.
And when I was reading your bio and I saw a list of artists that move you, Bob Marley, Whitney Houston, Lauryn Hill. What is it about Whitney Houston that moves you? What is it about her that has inspired you?
Well, I can tell you this much. She have a voice. She have a voice that cannot compare with no one else.
Yes.
And her inspirational songs, especially the song that she said, "I'm wiser now."
Yes.
Yeah, I'm wiser now, not the foolish I used to know. Yeah, so that's basically what pulls me that close to Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I listen to her music and I cry. It's like, like she's speaking directly to my soul. That's like listening to yours. I get like a warm feeling. I get goosebumps when you're singing, so I can definitely see the connection. Um, and you've performed on so many, reggae festivals. What was it like the very first time you walked out on a stage at a reggae festival? It's all these people, all this noise, all this lights. What was it like the first time you performed at a reggae
The
festival?
first time I've gone on a festival, I was like, I just wanted to go out there and do nothing but my best.
Mhm.
And in the same breath, I was hoping and praying that the people will receive me the way I really want them to receive me.
Mhm. So, of all the places that you've traveled and performed, which place would be your favorite?
Well, it would be unfair for me to pick a particular venue because at the end of the day, I've always played for so many people throughout
Right.
the world,
Right.
and it's like the favorite spot will be the favorite gig at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, the favorite spot would be the favorite gig at the moment.
You
So
you don't want to make anybody feel left out,
every
right?
venue have it different. Every venue, have it definitely different. So it's definitely that. So I can't even say that to say east, west, north, or south. I'm here for the people, left, right, and center, throughout the length and the breadth of the world. So wherever I go, it's a definitely thing. It's a favorite spot for me. All right.
Right. You don't want to leave anyone. You don't want to leave anyone out or make anyone feel like, hey, why didn't he choose us? um, you're signed now to Entertainment Soul Records out of the United
Yeah,
Kingdom.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm asking, how did that relationship
Cool.
come about?
Well, that relationship come about from at the time, like the CEO of Entertainment Soul,
Mhm.
Shanika, eccentric Dobson.
Mhm.
She was doing a pre-recorded interview in Jamaica, in Kingston, Jamaica,
Okay.
and I was there, and singing a few songs for her during the interview, and she was like, it's the first she was hearing those songs, and she's saying that how could these songs be so heartwarming, but yet still it's the first she's hearing, and she's in the circle, and the connections started from there. That was the genesis of everything,
Okay.
and
The beginning.
until it reached where it's at right now.
So then now you've released Victory, and I was able to watch the online release for Victory, and I see you said that you had total control over it. And why was that important for you to completely control this EP?
Now let me correct you there. It's not
Okay.
a total control thing
Okay.
because music is music and music is love and we're doing it from the heart for the people. And it's a situation of I got a chance to explore another side of Nesbeth. Not from just the artist side, but from the production side.
Okay.
So it is somewhat different because normally I would have gone into the studio, sing the song, and the production would have put together by whoever the producer is.
Right.
But I finally got the chance to produce three of the song on the EP, and I think it's definitely um, something that it was challenging doing it, but I've gone through it, and the finished work is on heart, and a lot of people, you know, is loving it. So for me,
Yeah.
it's not definitely a control because, as I say, you can't control what is for the people.
Right. Let's discuss just a bit. We just have a few more questions here. Let's discuss a couple of the tracks. Handulele. I saw when you
But
performed it at your release and you had the dancers and everything. So where'd that come from?
well, the inspiration basically the song is explanatory. It's like basically what's the atrocity that has been caused upon the people of Africa,
Mhm.
and the idea come from telling Africans from near or far to stand up for what is left of Africa instead of watching it fall apart
Right.
as it is currently doing. So therefore, once the song has that Naya Bingy thing,
Yeah.
drum, kete vibe and thing,
I think that one is
and
my favorite.
okay, well my manager incorporated the dancers because eccentric saying that what for the whole that vibe you pull that whole vibe together. So therefore that's why you see the um
The dancers.
dancing thing. But
Yeah.
it's definitely a good track as you said you love it. So
Yeah. I think also with marijuana that it kind of speaks to the same thing as it relates to controlling your own.
yeah, I'm saying marijuana is basically the and then at one point in the marijuana, as you know marijuana, they oftentimes make it seems as if it's no good. But
Right.
then when you realize it can definitely be that medicine. So it's not just to puff on, it's
Right.
much more than puffing on. You understand?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we know that it has some medicinal properties to it. There are several states which have legalized it for medicinal purposes, so we know that that it's a good thing, that it's not bad like it's made out to be. And then you have Taste Victory, and I know you can taste victory with this EP. You have to.
Yeah, most definitely. And I'm on the top billboard in Jamaica and halfway through. So
Yeah.
there's so many things going on. I definitely can taste victory.
So here we're speaking to you, and you're driving and everything. So I know that you're super busy. Is there ever a time when you're relaxing?
Yeah, I have my relaxing time whereas I'll just take up a piece of paper, find something and read. I
Mhm.
have my relaxing time. Yeah, pretty much.
So what are like some artists that you listen to when you're relaxing? Because I know you're still listening to music.
Yeah, I listen to. Bruno Mars at times. I listen to Whitney Houston. I listen to Jack Cure and a few others, with
Yeah.
some either nice voice or inspirational words.
Right. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I really appreciate that you pulling over, that you took the time out to speak with us today. I truly appreciate that. I appreciate your music. I wanted you to know that. Just because I love myself to listen to inspirational, and as a Jamaican woman, I love listening to reggae. That's inspirational, and you still have the original form, the original formula that put reggae on the map. So I just wanted to tell you thank you for doing what you do and keep up the great work.
Well, I can tell you this much too. I appreciate the fact that you're loving it, and I just want to let all my fans out there know that I will continue to stay true to the music and do as much as I can do to reach out to you all from near or far, and the best is yet to come. That's what I even want you all to know. The best is yet to come.
And where can we find you on the internet? Where can we find you?
Alright, like my estate. I've always told people that my estate on the internet is www.nesbethreggae.com, and
Mm-hmm.
that's my website.
Yes.
So why I call it my estate is like there's so much thing there. You can discover so much thing about. You can even discover thing
Yes.
about it that goes beyond a certain point. So I appeal to people whenever you want to say something to Nesbeth, you have a show where booking is concerned, or whatever.
Well, your website definitely does have a lot of great content on it. Because myself, of course, I've been on there. And this interview will be on geniesweetness.com, and of course our sponsor Desperado Promotions website, reggaepromotion.com, and on all social media. Thank you again, Nesbeth. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of A Conversation with Genie Sweetness. We had fun time and we learned a lot about reggae artist Nesbeth. You can watch this interview on reggaepromotion.com and of course geniesweetness.com. It will also be on all social media. Thank you.